खत है जो हमने सेक्रेटरी जनरल यूनाइटेड नेशंस को लिखा है पटिशन की सूरत में। इसकी जो कंटेंट्स हैं वो ये है कि एन ओपन लेटर टू द सेक्रेटरी जनरल ऑफ द यूनाइटेड नेशंस मिस्टर बान के मून टू एक्ट अगेंस्ट द अटैक ऑन हजरत ज़ैनब सलामुल्लाह अलैहा श्राइन इन सीरिया। Your Excellency, we are writing this letter on behalf of 180 million Muslims in the capacity of Chairman Tahfuze Mazarat Committee, Pakistan. On 18th of July 2013, the holy shrine of Hazrat Sayyida Zainab alayhi salam, granddaughter of Prophet peace be upon him and daughter of Maulai Kainat Hazrat Ali alayhi salam, was attacked in Syria. The mosque holds the tomb of Hazrat Zainab alayhi salam and remains a historic center of religious education and mass pilgrim for Muslims across the world. Despite its importance, the shrine has now suffered multiple attacks in the past 5 years, and in the most recent incident, custodian of the holy shrine was also killed. Such attacks have the potential to trigger outbreaks of sectarian violence and public protest in the Muslim community, and we are widely perceived as attempt to terrorize and restrain Muslims from enjoying their freedom or to practice religion as guaranteed by the United Nations. Article 18 of 1948 UN Declaration on Human Rights entails the right of every person to manifest his religion or belief in teaching, practice, worship and observance. Article 6 of 1981 UN Declaration and to establish and maintain place of worship under the 1949 Geneva Convention. Especially Article 53 of the 1977 Protocol 1. Places of worship such as mosques and shrines are given special protection. इसका मतलब यह है कि यूनाइटेड नेशंस का चार्टर तमाम मज़ाहिब के मुकद्दस मुकामात को अपने चार्टर के मुताबिक मुकम्मल प्रोटेक्शन की गारंटी करता है और यूनाइटेड नेशंस का ये फर्ज ऐन है। International laws of war also prohibits attacking places of worship, and Syria has adopted several laws in accordance with these principles proposed by the United Nations. Finally, Muslims are commanded by Allah at numerous places to respect and honor religious places. The Quran reads that, and I quote, "If Allah had not driven some people back by means of other monasteries, churches, synagogues and mosques where Allah's name is mentioned much, would have been pulled down and destroyed." अगर अल्लाह ताला हुक्म जारी ना करता कि इन तमाम मुकद्दस मुकामात का दिफा किया जाए तो इन मुकामात को तबाह बर्बाद कर दिया जाता। The United Nations and Syrian Republic share the responsibility to protect places of worship such as the Sayyida Zainab Salamullah Alaiha Mosque in Damascus. However, given the state of conflict prevailing in Syria with its sectarian dimensions, the United Nations may have to consider advancing their role to protect places of worship, particularly those insulted by Muslims. In this connection, the recent statement of the Secretary General High Office are plausible as the attack on Imam Mosque in Damascus on 22nd March 2013 was strongly condemned and declared as a war crime and heinous act. This committee demands from the United Nations that the Secretary General respectfully requested to act against the deliberate attacks on the holy shrine of Hazrat Sayyida Zainab Salamullah Alaiha. A. Availing the earliest opportunity to condemn strongly the attack with the strongest possible expression and by taking further steps towards the protection of religious places of worship instituted by Muslims in Syria and other countries of the world. ये खत सिर्फ सीरिया के हद तक नहीं, तमाम मुकद्दस मुकामात की जो यूनाइटेड नेशंस के चार्टर के मुताबिक जरूरी है उनकी प्रोटेक्शन का रिक्वेस्ट करता है। Also, assigning the responsibility of upholding the sanctity and security of all sacred places to countries where they exist, and taking practical steps against all groups and countries directly or indirectly involved in breaching of peace in sacred religious places. अपने आखिरी अल्फाज में ये खत कहता है कि उन तमाम ममालिक को और उन तमाम ग्रुप्स को, चाहे उनका ताल्लुक किसी भी जमात से हो यूनाइटेड नेशंस को बाउंड करने की जरूरत है कि वो इन तमाम अपनी जंग के दौरान इन तमाम मुकद्दस मुकामात की सिक्योरिटी को हर हालत में इंश्योर करेंगे। योर्स ट्रूली तहफूज़ आलम रिजवी, चेयरमैन ताहफुज़ मज़ारात कमेटी, मरकजी इमाम बारगाह, सेक्टर G62, इस्लामाबाद, पाकिस्तान। शुक्रिया।